Hi, Fran here. Welcome to January. And we're already about halfway through, hard to believe. For those of you who began your new year with lots of motivation and creative energy, well, congratulations. Hold on to that, work with that, because not to be too pessimistic, but you know as well as I do that that doesn't last. Now, you may be fortunate and keep that motivation going for weeks, months even. But we all have to have a plan B in place for when that motivation takes a deep dive, as it inevitably will for whatever reason. And unfortunately, the plan B isn't very sexy, but it is essential. It's about habit and discipline. So getting those in place right now is absolutely key. And along with this piece, I hear a lot about overwhelm. Many of you are feeling overwhelmed at the beginning of the year. And that can last for, again, days, weeks, months even. So fixing that overwhelm piece is absolutely essential. So I have a couple of suggestions on how to deal with that, and something that I have found extremely helpful. Look at all your pieces of your business and your life and break them down on paper into daily tasks, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and annually. Then go back in with whatever works for you. I found color markers were very helpful. Mark out what is absolutely essential that you do that nobody else can do. It's completely non-negotiable. And then another marker to put in, okay, what maybe I could throw out completely, say no to. And then another color for, okay, what could I sort of maybe co-delegate here? And another color for what I could absolutely delegate, get help with. Breaking things down into components like this is invaluable because it really gives you a strong perspective. Then it's not just swirling around in your head, because when it swirls around in our head, we feel overwhelmed. When we've got it scheduled out and on paper, it makes it so much more manageable and gives us some breathing space. From that point, what I invite you to do is really put those pieces into your calendar and make sure that when you put them in your calendar, you leave white space, because often we don't. How many times do you see something scheduled 10 till 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1 with no breathing space, no white space? Even if it's only 5 or 10 minutes, it's essential because it gives you time to stretch, to breathe, maybe go make a cup of tea, walk outside, whatever it is. And then if things do run a little bit long, you've got some time to, for a little bit of an overlap and still got some breathing space, and then you don't feel so stressed. And it's amazing how, we all know that adage of where work expands to fill the time. Knowing that, it makes it so much more clear when you schedule things in your calendar. Make time blocks, not just vague, well, I know that I'm going to have to do this in your head, because again, in your head, it just spins around and causes you stress and overwhelm. I hope this has been helpful, and I'm sure we'll talk more about this as the year progresses, and I wish you well, and I look forward to talking to you soon.